Hi, I'm the Michael Myers fanatic, and as you can see, I decided to do a defense video for this movie, Halloween Resurrection. It came from the deluxe Blu-ray edition that was released in September of this year, so stay tuned for my defense video. I figured I would do a defense video about Halloween Resurrection. I just recently watched it from the deluxe edition box set. You saw me hold up the Blu-ray earlier in the video. The movie had some bad things about it, but it also had good things. Laurie being killed at the beginning could be a bad thing and a good thing. It was a bad thing because then the movie had nothing else that was going to be special about it. But it was a good thing because Michael Myers took care of his business and he got his business done right away. I enjoyed that, and I want to tell you this. I watched Jamie Lee Curtis talking about Resurrection on the DVD. Not the Blu-ray, but I watched her on the DVD back in 2002. She said that this is a very good, very modern installment of the Halloween series. Those were her words. So it seems to me that Jamie Lee Curtis approved of Halloween Resurrection. So if you are fans of her, then why don't you approve of it? It appears to me that they wanted to make another story. Jamie Lee Curtis was dead. They got rid of that. They got rid of that whole angle. They put her character to rest. So now they wanted to continue on with it. And I agree with the decision. How much more did you expect them to do with everyone from Halloween 1 and 2 and H20? They were all dead. So what else did you expect? There was nothing else that they could have done. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the fact that he took care of business early. I enjoyed the fact that when he walked up to that weird guy in the asylum that was supposedly dressed like John Wayne Gacy, a real-life serial killer, he walked up to him and then he starts doing the whole thing where he recounts Michael's history. I enjoyed that. That was a little different. Here's another thing. They complained about Michael supposedly getting his ass kicked. Let me see if I can get this straight. He got electrocuted in his testicles at the end of the movie. He got hit a couple of times with a shovel handle, and he got kicked out of a window. How is that getting his ass kicked? Look at what Paul Rudd, Tommy Doyle, did to Michael Myers. Beat the shit out of him with a pipe until green stuff came out of his face. But nobody wants to say anything about that. I don't get it. They did the best with what they had. That's what you're supposed to do in life. They didn't have anything else. Jamie Lee Curtis didn't want to be in this movie, so they made do with what they had, and I appreciate them for it. They had Tyra Banks in here. They tried to get an audience. Resurrection worked for the time that it was in. It was the internet age, and I don't see what the problem is. I enjoyed the film. I enjoyed the fact that they wanted to know why Michael Myers killed people. There were certain aspects about it that were annoying, sure, but that can be said about Halloween H20. That's one of the most annoying entries in the series. That movie was just terrible. Resurrection had much better dialogue. It went deeper into the character and the mythology of Michael Myers and the psychosis of Michael Myers, the childhood of Michael Myers, all those things. Resurrection did that. I can watch Resurrection. It's actually watchable. But H20 is not. H20 was just Jamie Lee Curtis's way of saying, hey, I'm back. Look at me, look at me. In my opinion, Jamie Lee Curtis took the opportunity to make H2O all about herself, when really it was supposed to be about Michael Myers. She wanted to make a movie about how this abused woman had suffered and had faced her demons. That's fine, but it doesn't work for a Halloween movie. That's why Resurrection was a better movie. Because it wasn't about just one particular character, it was about the main character, and that's Michael Myers. I want people to understand that. Michael Myers, the Shape, the Boogeyman, is the main character. He's the main focus, the main antagonist of the series. The fans need to understand that. Especially one fan in particular who went on and on and on about how I wasn't a Halloween fan. I was a Michael Myers fan. Well, let me read to you what Wikipedia says about Halloween. This is what Wikipedia says about Halloween, the franchise. Halloween is an American horror franchise that consists of 10 slasher films, novels, and comic books. The franchise focuses on the fictional character of Michael Myers. Did you hear that? The franchise focuses on the fictional character Michael Myers. Michael Myers is supposed to be the main character, the main antagonist, not Laurie Strode. That's why Resurrection was a better movie than H2O, because Resurrection took the focus off of Laurie Strode and put it back where it belongs, and that's on the Shape, Michael Myers. Resurrection was just a better movie. You don't like it, that's too bad. So sad. I really enjoyed the film. Resurrection had a really dark atmosphere, and I appreciate what they tried to do with it. And if you don't agree, that's fine. But it's better than Rob Zombie's Halloween, and it's definitely better than H2O. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant H2O. That's basically all I have to say about this movie. If you're mad at Resurrection for ruining H2O, then you should blame H2O for ignoring 4, 5, and 6, because when they ignored 4, 5, and 6, their continuity was very limited and their storyline was very limited. So point the finger in a different direction. Have a good day. Halloween Resurrection. 6 friends have all been invited to spend the night in the house of the world's most notorious serial killer. And that is a TV spot for this classic film, Halloween Resurrection. Bye. I approve this message. And to reiterate once again, everyone else in the Halloween series was dead. So what did you want them to do? What did you expect them to do? They didn't have any other characters. And that's their fault, because they decided to make H2O and ignore everything else. Now I'm leaving.